What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV. Oh my God. This is not funny, but I just wanted to talk about this really quick because I'm not watching the show Love and Marriage Detroit. It's another spinoff under the Carlos King Kingdom Reign Entertainment Empire, if you want to call it that. But I don't know. To me, it just seems like it's a failing empire, in my personal opinion. I feel like he's been more successful being a blogger than he has been being a producer. And even with that, the mess it is on levels that I just am kind of disgusted by, but that's just my personal opinion. Well, I saw this clip on Instagram of the first season of this new episode of one of the couples, and I tried to watch that show last season, and I think maybe after a couple of episodes I was just like, I can't do it. But apparently he got these people to come back to embarrass themselves for a quarter because Winter Harris, who used to be on Love and Marriage DC, she already revealed, like, they're really not getting paid much at all. And this couple is separated right now. The husband filed for divorce. He was disgusting last season. So honestly, like, I didn't expect, if the show were to come back, I didn't expect him to be this loving, caring individual. I guess he's supposed to be the Hotel Martell Holt version on Love and Marriage Detroit. His name is Brandon. But they're separated, and the wife, she said something that I was like, what? I'm going to play the clip, and then I'm just going to share my thoughts real quick.
Now, we are still married, but we are not living under the same roof. We are separated. You look nice.
Thanks. You look healthy. At the reunion, I thought we were in a marriage that was overcoming some things and heading in a better direction. Unbeknownst to me, Brandon was contemplating divorce. And I just knew in that moment that I had to do something different. He had to go.
You seem happy.
Why wouldn't I be happy? I have a lot of peace right now.
So you're saying this house is more peaceful without me?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I have a lot of peace and I've been doing a lot of praying.
Clearly we've been through a lot over this last several months. I don't feel like you've been happy. Have you?
No. I just got to a place where I feel like I didn't know you anymore. I didn't know who you were.
Like, I know that I felt like, I was constantly being molded and attacked, and I know I looked at you as the enemy. It's like this husband that you imagined, I wasn't that, and I felt like I just didn't understand why you couldn't, like, meet me there, like, love me for who I was. I mean, well, I didn't feel that.
That's why I was still here. Like,
I didn't feel that.
I didn't leave.
I know, I didn't, but the thing is, you not leaving is not the prize. It's like, I want to feel like the dude that you married, the dude that you walk down that aisle, like, that is the guy that you love right now today, no matter if he never changes ever again. I didn't feel like that. I feel like I had to do so much growing and changing to meet your standards.
And I understand all that. I've always understood that. But you have to understand that a lot of times you verbally told me out of your mouth that this is who I am, take it or leave it. That's not honoring your wife. It felt like you didn't care about that. No woman is looking to say, hey, I'm just gonna let my husband leave because he can't get it together. So most women or some women or women like me, we kind of fall in line a little bit. I know better now. But back then, I wanted to do whatever I could to make my marriage work. So I would have definitely done it different. I would have definitely set better boundaries.
Day one of marriage, it's like everything completely changed.
Day one of marriage? You want to talk about our wedding day?
I don't know. I thought I was having a great day.
You were. You were looking at all the women at our wedding with your boys, having conversations about them and their body parts.
I don't remember that, but...
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember.
You definitely did, and I felt very disrespected. And I'm like, okay, this is our wedding day. This is how things are going to start.
Absolutely. Girl, I'm not even going to play any more of that clip because there's a little bit more to it and more to the scene, I guess. But listen, this chick said on day one of their marriage, at their wedding, he was checking out other chicks. Who in the hell does that? In all of the years that I have been alive, I have never even heard of that. And I'm not saying that it's never happened, but just to hear this woman who married this man say that at the wedding, he and his friends were looking at other women and checking out their body parts. Like, at what moments was she separated from him that long for him to even do some stuff like that? Like, did he do it when she went to the restroom? Like, I'm just saying, I don't get it. He is for the streets. He is not marriage material. And I don't know how long they were married, but for her to say that she would have tried to do anything to make the marriage work, I do believe that. And there are a lot of women. There are a lot of women that do try to do everything to make the marriage work, even if it is very ridiculous. It doesn't make common logical sense, but I'm not trying to compare her to Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville, but that it kind of reminds me of the conversation from that episode, that last episode that aired, where Destiny was trying to call Melody out for saying you were trying to teach his mistress how to respectfully cheat, which is bullcrap, because she was having conversations with her on the phone. And I would have been like Melody and been highly offended with her saying something like that, because like I said in my commentary about that, that is not something that's uncommon, where a woman, a wife, may know something and has access to that person's phone, and she's not just sitting there on the phone and saying, well, yeah, hey girl, so what's going on today with you? Like, no, they're not having a friendly conversation, but she's trying to get information, trying to get details, timelines, whatever. Even if she already knows what's going on, sometimes they'll do stuff like that because they're trying to not really make it make sense, but trying to get themselves to the point where it's like, you know what, this person ain't never going to change. Enough is enough. I need to go ahead and free myself. So I just wanted to play that clip because to hear that he was checking out other women and commenting on their bodies. And I know it wasn't a conversation like, so yeah, buddy, like, do you see that woman over there? Her shoulders are very defined. Do you think she works out a lot? No, they're like, you see that ass? You know, like, this is what was going on at her wedding. So she was acting for the photographer. Gross. And then, of course, he says, I don't remember that. Okay, whatever. Man, this is gross. Carlos has got these people coming on these shows to embarrass themselves and their marriages for a quarter. The love and marriage, married with children. Like, I talked about this dynamic maybe it was over a year ago, so, and I did a commentary. You can go back and check that out, where I talked about these marriages on these Carlos King love and marriage shows, where it kind of reminds me of Married with Children, if you're familiar with that sitcom, which I used to love. And honestly, if I saw reruns today, I would still love it because it was comedy, but I can't sit and laugh at people's marriages and make mockery of it. It's just disgusting. It's gross. So you let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are you watching Love and Marriage Detroit? Did you see this? What do you think about this ASS Brandon? And what do you think of Christina trying to make it work? I don't know about you, because I did watch a few episodes from the last season, and she even looks different to me. I don't know. It's just something. I can't really put my finger on it. She really looks different, and I'm not saying that she looks bad, but she doesn't look different in a good way, if you will. Now, I feel like, was trying to act as if she was sounding lighter and freer, and she may be a little bit, but I do believe that she's struggling because she wants to make it work and wants this marriage. And I don't know if it's the light skin thing, because he's a light skin trash bag. He's just gross. He's for the streets. He's like Peter Guns from Love and Hip Hop New York. I'm not saying they're exactly alike, but I'm just saying Peter Guns would never be marriage material. I don't care if he was 75, and he almost is. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.